How's it going, folks? Dr. Derek here in between sets, and I'm doing a GM press or a flat bench tricep extension. And this specifically has really great carryover to sport performance. Most people think of this as specifically just a powerlifting movement. But the really cool thing about this movement is it really focuses a ton of tension when you do these properly. Full range of motion, going down the forearm, stopping on top of the bicep. It's literally smushed right there. I cannot bend my elbow anymore. And when we get to this position with load, you don't have so much of a stretch in the tricep back here like you push down or anything else. You feel in the lower half of the tricep. Why is that important? So anytime a muscle contracts, contractile fibers fire. They create force there, but that has a chain it needs to go down before it ever gets to the joint, or the elbow joint specifically here. If you have thin or weaker tissue, connective tissue in the tendon, or weaker tissue in the actual contractile tissue closer to the elbow, the force transfer from the big meaty part of the muscle is less efficient going to the joint and then eventually producing force on an elbow extension. Now for jiu-jitsu, grappling, potentially for striking, all of these things, anytime you have force put out like that, in jiu-jitsu very much it's a lot to do with framing and being able to push up, doing a technical stand-up. Anything where you are having to push, your force transfer is going to be more efficient. Therefore, the force you put out at the end of the range of motion into the opponent, into the whatever, it's going to be a lot more efficient, and you'll be able to transfer more of the contractile force here into your opponent. So I like to have athletes of all kinds do these. There is normally a bit of discomfort right here when you first start doing them. And that's very, very normal. A lot of times people just don't have great tricep mobility and the tissue here is not conditioned. When that happens, and I get that feedback, I'm actually more excited than anything. It might even get a little inflamed for a while. But the cool thing is that just means that the ceiling for potential of increasing that efficiency and force transfer for that specific athlete is way, way higher than what they had before. They may not even get stronger triceps, but they don't have to, they're going to, because they're working their triceps. But even if that didn't happen, just getting this portion of the muscle and the connective tissue more conditioned and more robust makes them exude force in what they do in their skill-specific arena, like jiu-jitsu, a lot better. So if you got any questions on that, drop it down in the comments, shoot me a DM. Have a good day.